Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. We're taking a deep dive into this German engineering marvel and unpacking everything from the way it looks, to the way it drives, and most importantly, whether it's worth your money in 2025 and beyond. Let's start with what hits you first: the design. From the front, Audi has kept its classic cues, but refined everything for a more aggressive and futuristic presence. The single-frame grille dominates the nose, and for 2026, it's even more angular, blacked out, and integrated with a set of digital matrix LED headlights that feel straight out of a concept car. These lights not only adapt to road conditions, but also project animations on startup and shutdown, giving the S8 an undeniable sense of theater. Below the headlights, the side air intakes are sharper and more functional, improving airflow for both cooling and aero efficiency. As the camera pans to the side, you really get a sense of how long and low this car is. It's a full-size sedan that still manages to look planted and sporty. The lines are clean, the proportions are balanced, and Audi has managed to walk the fine line between luxury and performance. The 21-inch wheels are standard on the S8 trim and fill out the wheel wells perfectly, while the optional carbon ceramic brakes peek through the spokes, reminding you that this isn't just a pretty face. The blacked-out trim, subtle chrome accents, and high-gloss black mirror caps all blend seamlessly into a design that's as stealthy as it is stately. Moving to the back, the 2026 model keeps the familiar OLED taillights but refines them with a new customizable lighting signature. Each light cluster now offers 4 individual display settings, allowing drivers to choose a pattern that matches their mood or driving mode. The rear diffuser has also been reworked to be more aggressive, incorporating real quad exhaust tips that actually work, and unlike some other brands we could name. The trunk lid is clean, the badging minimal, and everything just feels tight and well thought out. It's clear that Audi hasn't tried to shout with the S8's exterior, they've let the details speak for themselves. Now, stepping inside is where the S8 truly starts to justify its price tag. As soon as the soft closed doors shut behind you, the cabin wraps around you in near silence. You're immediately met with a blend of rich Valkena leather, open-pore wood, brushed aluminum, and deep black piano finishes. Every surface you touch feels premium. The 2026 update brings new color combinations and ambient lighting effects that create a lounge-like experience. The dashboard layout is clean and horizontal, with a dual-screen setup that includes Audi's MMI touch response system. One screen handles infotainment, navigation, and media, while the lower screen is dedicated to climate, seat functions, and shortcuts. The 12.3-inch Virtual Cockpit Plus display in front of the driver is as crisp as ever. With Google Maps integration, the traffic overlays, and multiple view modes, it's one of the most functional digital gauge clusters on the market. And for 2026, it's been given a minor refresh in graphics and processing speed. It's now more responsive and customizable, and pairs beautifully with the optional head-up display that floats navigation arrows and speed directly in your line of sight. In the rear seats, Audi continues its reputation for executive-level comfort. With the executive rear seat package, you get heated, ventilated, and massaging chairs that recline and even come with a footrest behind the front passenger seat. Rear passengers also have their own touchscreen control units mounted in the armrest, giving them full access to climate, audio, and ambient lighting. Optional privacy shades, dual-pane acoustic glass, and a 23-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system transform this into a rolling VIP suite. Under the hood, the S8 continues to pack Audi's 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, but in this latest generation, it's been retuned for even more refinement and efficiency without compromising power. You're still getting 563 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, delivered through an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic and Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive system. From a standstill, the S8 hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds, which is absurd for a vehicle that weighs over 5,000 pounds and pampers you like a Maybach. But straight-line speed is only half the story. What's even more impressive is how the S8 handles, thanks to Audi's predictive air suspension. This car reads the road 1,000 times per second using a front-facing camera and adjusts stamping on each corner individually. The result is a ride that's cloud-like when cruising and razor-sharp when pushed. Rear-wheel steering shrinks the turning radius and adds stability at high speeds, while the torque vectoring system distributes power precisely between the wheels for maximum grip. And if you think this is just tech wizardry, it translates beautifully on the road. On the highway, The S8 glides over bumps and expansion joints with barely a whisper inside the cabin, but find yourself on a twisty mountain road, switch into dynamic mode, and the S8 stiffens up, lowers itself, and becomes genuinely agile. It's not quite an RS model in terms of raw edge, but it gets remarkably close for something so luxurious. In terms of efficiency, the 2026 S8 benefits from a mild hybrid system that uses a 48-volt battery to power accessories and enable smoother stop-start functionality. Audi claims a combined fuel economy of around 20 miles per gallon, which, while not groundbreaking, is respectable considering the performance on offer. Now, let's talk pricing. The base price for the 2026 Audi S8 starts at around $123,500 before options. But like any flagship German sedan, the real-world price is usually quite a bit higher. Fully spec'd with all the luxury and driver assistance packages, the price can climb closer to $150,000. That includes the executive rear seat package, carbon ceramic brakes, the BO 3D sound system, night vision assist, and extended leather. It's not cheap, but then again, you are getting a blend of speed, comfort, and presence that few cars can match at any price point. Compared to rivals like the Mercedes S580 or the BMW 760i, the Audi S8 offers a slightly more understated design, sharper handling dynamics, and an interior that feels just as luxurious, if not more futuristic. And while some might say it lacks the brand cachet of a Mercedes Maybach, those who choose the S8 often appreciate the fact that it flies a little under the radar. It's the connoisseur's choice, a performance flagship for those who value both comfort and control. Before we wrap up, let's touch on technology and driver assistance. The S8 is equipped with Audi's full suite of Level 2 driver aids, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, traffic jam assist, and a 360-degree camera with 3D overhead view. The parking system is now fully autonomous in some regions, capable of entering and exiting tight spaces without driver input. Inside, voice control has been improved, and the system now supports natural language commands for everything from navigation to climate adjustments. To sum it all up, the 2026 Audi S8 continues to evolve in all the right ways. It doesn't reinvent the formula, it perfects it. With sharper styling, smarter tech, and a driving experience that balances performance and poise, it's one of the finest luxury sedans you can buy today. Whether you're chauffeuring executives or chasing apexes on a weekend drive, the S8 does both and does them flawlessly. Thanks for watching Car Auto Tune-Up. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Audi S8, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more premium car content, and let us know in the comments, would you take the S8 over an S-Class or 7 Series? Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep your cars tuned.